welcome to Allie's Test Kitchen. Yes, it was an imitator because this is neither my kitchen nor is this really a test, you guys. I have tried this recipe for 2 weeks now, and I know, you guys know if you've seen my other videos, I like to switch it up every week or so, but I did this recipe, these chicken lettuce wraps, for 2 weeks in a row, so they were really, really good. Muscle and I went out for a lovely evening as a date night, and for an appetizer, we got the chicken lettuce wraps from one of our favorite sushi places, and it turned out really, really well, and I said, these are really good. I bet you I can make this at home, and sure enough, I did. Today, this is what we will be making. You guys are going to make a vegetable medley, and here we have cabbage, red pepper, onion, but you can use whatever vegetables you want, you know, I'm not gonna sit here and judge. And then, of course, the main attraction is our spicy chicken bites, and it's finely chopped so that it'll fit into your lettuce leaf. It tastes really, really good, very, I like it spicy, so it's very spicy, but very well seasoned. It's just delicious. You guys are gonna love it, I promise. And then, of course, we have our lettuce. This is totally lettuce, it's not cabbage, because Allie has totally been thinking straight, even though she's been sick and she's still dealing with the remnants of that. She's breathing all over this food. But yes, this is lettuce and not cabbage. Just with the fact that I'm a little, you know, out of it today because I'm still a little sick, just keep that in the back of your head when you're judging me throughout this video, because I've already cooked. How do you think I should do the final plate? And it didn't go quite as planned, but that's why it's Allie's Test Kitchen, so I can make mistakes if I need to. Anyway, we're gonna stop talking and let's go ahead and look at these ingredients that we need for today. For today's recipe, you're gonna keep it super duper simple. Yes, that means you're gonna focus on chicken. Now, I am using chicken thighs. In the ketogenic community, we love chicken thighs because they're extra fatty. In my opinion, I just eat them because they just have more flavor, right? They're fattier, and they're easier to stir fry with. But if you don't want to do chicken thighs, if you're watching out for those calories and you want to be super duper strict about those to make sure that you are staying under a calorie limit, then you could use a chicken breast. For my vegetable medley that's going to be on this side, I've got about 50 grams of shredded cabbage, and I was just chopping it on my own, but this is like the coleslaw cabbage, you guys. I'm keeping it real simple. So yes, this is a good idea. Now I know that we in the ketogenic community sometimes say that red peppers are a no-go. That just depends on you. They do have slightly higher sugar content, but I like the sweetness that they add to dishes, and they're not too bad. In fact, I bought this bag of like the mini peppers. It has no nutritional content. I don't know how they can do that. Maybe it's just the thing with vegetables. But if you look up online, the sugar content of peppers isn't too bad, and this is only about 40 grams. So you're keeping it low anyways. And then again, a slightly higher vegetable with sugar content is an onion. I'm just using yellow onion. It smells really good. You can even smell the sweetness a little bit, and onions do have sugar. That's why you can caramelize them and make them delicious, you know? But so again, yes, slightly higher carb content. So you can definitely switch out, you know, the red pepper with some zucchini. You can use broccoli, cabbage, carrots, whatever you want to do. But this is just the medley that I saw in a restaurant that we went to, and so it's what I was trying to replicate. Now you're going to use a few spices. You probably have at least some of them at home already. So we've got garlic salt. I put this stuff on everything. I don't know, I like garlic. If you're not a garlic fan, maybe use some onion salt. That might be good. But I don't have to add any salt because this is already so salty. We've got some chili powder, some ground cumin, and you know, I haven't ever really cooked with this before starting keto, and I love the smell of it. It smells like taco seasoning to me. I like me some tacos. And then this one, I had to pick up special for this recipe because I just looked up, you know, what are some Asian spices? And ground ginger was one of the big ones. So when I smell it, I can't really smell too much. Maybe fresh ginger would be better, but I think it does add a bit of Asian flair to the chicken when you saute it, so definitely try out some ground ginger. Of course, we got some cumin. This is just like the regular salt. I don't know, I never buy the low sodium stuff. This does have about a carb in it per tablespoon. Some people say that soy sauce can be inflammatory, but you know, it's gonna be up to you, whatever you want to do. I still use it. I don't use a whole lot. I mean, a little bit of this goes a long way, especially in a stir fry. So yes, for some people they say it's inflammatory, but you know, if you don't find it that way or you've always used it on keto, then why not? Sorry, I know that I sound awful. I'm still getting over this thing that's happening to me. And then finally, this is the first bottle of sriracha that I've ever bought. So if you like some spice, this would be good to drizzle on when you're very close to plating your chicken. This also does have a bit of a carb in it, less than 1 gram per teaspoon. And you know, it's become so popular. I'm finally happy to be a proud owner of my own bottle. Now for this chicken, you're going to want to chop it. Well, actually not even chop, because some of you guys told me in another cooking video that I should be using kitchen shears to, you know, really like finally cut my chicken. I was like, oh my gosh, this is the greatest thing ever. Now you want it smaller than bite size. Why? Because when you're making your wraps, you don't want to just have like 2 chunks of chicken. You want, you know, chicken spread out. So you want to cut pretty small. You know what? I bet you could use ground chicken too. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Allie. You've been wasting all this time chopping all this chicken. Well, if you want to try ground chicken, I bet you that'd be really good. So let me know if you've tried that. I'm not sure of like the fat content or what, you know, part of the chicken ground chicken is. Maybe it's all the parts. Maybe it's all the good stuff. Who knows? So if you want to try that, let me know how it goes. I feel like I'm shouting. And then the last thing you'll need are some really cool plates that are kind of squarish and hip, you know, so that you can make a really cool post on Instagram or for your YouTube thumbnail if you decide to make this and make a video on it. All right, enough talking. Let's go ahead and get started. Okay, you guys, the struggle is real. I'm at my mom's house, obviously, because this is Allie's test kitchen in her mom's house. And so I do not have a non-stick pan of adequate size, so we're gonna have to use this regular stainless steel pan. It would probably be better in a non-stick pan, just FYI, but I'm heating this to about a medium-high heat, as you can see there. And we're gonna get started pretty soon with those vegetables first. We're gonna dry stir fry them with just a hint of garlic salt. So I just put them in, and just about that much garlic salt will do, not a whole lot. The vegetables are gonna release their water, they're gonna get slightly soggy, and once they're cooked through, we're just gonna set them aside. Man, that actually looks really good. I like how white the cabbage looks with the red. You know, I'm sitting here stirring it, and it already smells like an Asian kitchen, or like, you know, when you walk into like a Chinese or Japanese restaurant, it already smells like that. I think it's the pepper and the garlic, so I'm really excited to show you guys the final product. I apologize. I know that I said slightly soggy earlier. We do not want soggy food. Once your cabbage looks pretty cooked through and your peppers seem translucent, then I'm gonna just switch it over to the bowl, and then we're gonna put in our chicken. Okay, chicken time. The chicken thighs. This video is a mess. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and add in my spices. This is my chili powder. I'm just gonna do like this. I don't know how much that is, but it looks like enough. We've got our cumin, same thing, about that much. I don't know. All right, then we got our ground ginger. Hello. This one comes out pretty easily. And I'm gonna add in some soy sauce. Not a whole lot. That much. Now I'm gonna stir and let it all get together. Whoops, I almost forgot the garlic salt. You do not want to forget this, or else your chicken will not be very flavorful. Remember, salt helps to release other flavors. So not a whole lot, a little bit goes a long way with the garlic salt. Just a bit. And then finally, we're adding in some sriracha. I like mine spicy, but you can add whatever you want. Moving quick, because this non-stick pan is not helping. It's a little bit of a mess, I'm sorry. Alright, so our chicken looks pretty good, not gonna lie, but I'm sorry, Mom. Please do not be mad. And please, guys, don't make fun of me. I can never cook in a non-stick pan because this always happens. I'm not really sure. I'm just gonna let it soak. But the chicken turned out really great. Alright, guys, so all that's left to do is to plate your food. So here we have got our lettuce, our yummy chicken, and finally, our dry stir-fried vegetables, and they do smell very good. No, they did not get cold, and when you eat this all together, it's gonna be so delicious. And then, of course, you can also add in about a tablespoon of soy sauce for dipping. That's what I like. Now, at the restaurant, they had this sweet, probably had some oyster sauce in it, so super sugary, but I just like soy sauce on the side to give it a little bit of saltiness and a little bit of that umami flavor. You may have seen my post on Instagram, and if you haven't followed me on Instagram, you should totally go do that, like right now, because you'll see updates and not just things that are happening in my videos, but you know, just stuff and like before and after pictures and you know, fun things that I like to do. So yes, you should definitely go check me out. But so you might have already seen this recipe on Instagram. I wrote it all down there, but I will post all the details for this down below as well. But I hope you guys enjoy the video.